All right, so again, graphing linear inequalities. So I am going to look at the first one. All right. Where did we leave off? I think we're on Justin. Justin, look at this equation right here. What is your y-intercept on this guy? Awesome. So we're going to put a point at -2 because my y-intercept is -2. Anastasia, what is my slope on this guy? Good. So up 2, so it's 2 over 3, and then over 3. I'm going to do that a couple times so I can get the straightest line possible. And then I'm going to take a straight edge. I'm going to connect that. Nathan, is this a greater than symbol or a less than symbol? It is less than. So what you are going to do is you are going to look at this line and you are going to shade above or below the line. We are doing less than. So do you think if we do less, it's going to be above or below? Below. So we are going to shade everything. And this is where your colored pencil comes in handy, guys. Take your colored pencil and you're going to shade with your colored pencil. And that is graphing a linear inequality. That's all you're doing. So the only added thing is that we are now shading along with the line. Okay? All right. Octavia, example 3. I want it just to be y on this side, right? So what would I do to get it to be just y on that side? What'd you say? So what is with the y right now? The 4. So how do you get the 4 away from the y? What operation would you do? So 4 is sitting next to the y, so they are multiplying. We want to do opposite operations. So what would my opposite operation be? There we go. We're going to divide by 4, divide by 4, divide by 4. Cancels here. Taylor, what am I left with then? Y is less than or equal to, it is plus 2, but we want to do 2 divided by 4. What is 2 divided by 4? Yeah. 1/2 x. So that's a fraction, guys. 2 over 4 is a fraction. We just reduce it down to 1/2. So AJ, what is my y-intercept here? Is this a positive or negative right here? So it would be a positive 2. Brian, what's my slope? What do I do? So I go up how many? 1 up, 2 over. Awesome. And then take your straight edge, connect that. There we go. Annalise, is this greater than or less than symbol? So do I go above or below the line? Below. Yes, ma'am. Oh, crap. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Go back up to number 2. So this is a less than symbol. If I were graphing it on a number line, would that be an open or closed circle? Open. Very good. Down here, I have a less than equal to. If I were graphing this on a number line, would that be open or closed? Closed. Our lines kind of follow that. This is going to be a closed line or a solid line. This is going to be an open line. And what I mean by open is it should actually be a dashed line. So if you use pencil, you can erase. If you didn't use pencil, somehow write that it's dashed. That is my mistake. So looking at number 4, would it be a solid or dotted dashed line? Yeah, so this is going to be a dashed line. Okay, on your own real quick, I want for you to get negative 6x plus 2y is greater than 12 into slope-intercept form. So I want the y on the left-hand side by itself and everything else on the right-hand side. So go ahead and do that. To start getting it y on the left-hand side by itself. What? Not yet. I can't divide yet. Thank you. We're going to move the x's over. So I have 2y is greater than positive 6x plus 12. What would I do now to get what the y by itself? Awesome. Divide by 2 everywhere. Y is greater than 3x plus 6. What's my y-intercept on this one? 6. So put a point at 6. My slope tells me I want this as a fraction. What's 3 as a fraction? 3 over 1. So I'm going to go up 3. Oh, I'm off. So instead of going up 3 to the right 1, I'm going to go down 3, backwards 1. Down 3, backwards 1. Okay. What did I do, guys? This should be a what line? We even talked about that. I still couldn't do it. See? I make mistakes all the time. That should be dashed. All right, above or below on this guy? Above or below? Above. So above would be this way. Awesome. Okay, next page. Now, we have been talking about systems of linear equations, and we talked about graphing them. You graph them, you see where they intersect. Now we're taking systems of linear inequalities. All you're doing that's different is you're graphing this inequality line, shading, graphing this inequality line, shading on the same grid, and just seeing where the shades overlap. Okay? So let's try this. First off, this first graph, will it be a solid or dashed line? Dashed. Second one will be a solid or dashed line? Solid. All right. I'm going to graph the first one. What is my y-intercept on this guy? 7. So I go up 7. My slope tells me to do what? Awesome. Down 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And to the right 3. And I'm going to do it again. Okay, I got to remember, when I draw this line, it's not a solid line, it's a dashed line. Okay. It's a greater than symbol, so do I want above or below? Above. Above would be right up here. Okay? Next one, what's your y-intercept on that next guy? 0, because there's nothing there. There's nothing at the end right here, so that means it's 0. What's my y-intercept? Or what's my slope tell me to do? Up 2 over 3. Up 2 over 3. Okay. This is if you have a second color. Maybe you took out a color and you have your pencil. Do your shading with the one with a pencil. Do your shading with the second one with a different color. Or maybe you have 2 different colors that you can use. It's a lot easier when you use 2 different things to see where they overlap. This is a solid line. So I'm going to connect this solid line. Now, this one says it's less than. So would that be above or below my orange line there? If it's less than, do I want above or below the orange line? Below. So do you see where it's doubly shaded? That is, point to that, that is your solution set. That means that any point in there is a solution to both equations. So if I said, give me a point that's a solution, I could come over here to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, up 1, 2. 7, 2, right here. This point is a solution because it's inside the double shaded. Okay? Let's get this equation into the correct form. What would I do first? Yep, subtract 7x from both sides. Can you guys all hear me okay with the mask on? In the back, can you guys hear me okay? All right. What do I do now? I want to get y by itself. Divide by 4 everywhere. So I get y is less than or equal to negative 7 over 4x plus 7. Okay, I'm going to graph that guy first. My y-intercept, or actually I want you to graph it real quick. Go ahead and graph that guy. My y-intercept is at 7. My slope tells me go down 7 over 4, down 7 over 4. It's a solid line. Do I shade above or below that if it is less than equal to? Below, good. All right. Let's graph this second one. What's my y-intercept? So 1, 2, 3, 4. My slope tells me to do what? Thank you. Solid or dashed line? Dashed. Thank you for reminding me. All right. It is less than again. So above or below? And we look where it's doubly shaded, which is down here. And that is my solution set. Okay. Next page real quick. I just want you to draw this. We're not going to do these problems. Put a box around this guy. Y is greater than or equal to negative 3. So this is where y is negative 3. I just need for you to know that that is a horizontal line. If it's a y equals line, it's horizontal. Down here on number 6, it's an x line. So if a y equals line is horizontal, what would an x equals line be? Vertical. So down here, I have an x equals, or x is less than or equal to 4. So x is 1, 2, 3, 4 right here. We just said it's going to be vertical. We want less than 4. Which way are my numbers less than 4? To the right or to the left? Forward or backwards? Yep, left. Okay, that's all the information I wanted you to do on that. Turn to the next page. Put a star next to number 1. Actually, you guys are for homework. So Monday and Tuesday, I don't see you at all Monday and Tuesday, right? Monday and Tuesday, you guys need to complete all 8 problems, front and back. Okay? When I see you Thursday, I'm going to have you turn this in for points. So that means that those need to be completed and done. Now, please hear me on this, because you guys are going to have a test soon. The first thing, Monday, Tuesday, you have this worksheet to work on at home. Thursday, I will see you again, right? Thursday, we are going to work on the unit review, and you will have a test very soon. I'm not sure exactly on the day of the test. It'll be within the next few days after Thursday.